We're the Reactors. I'm Abrielle.
I'm Claudia.
And I'm Sandy.
And Miriam is sick, so unfortunately she could not make it to our guide day. But she does have homework to watch this in bed while she's getting better. So hopefully we're going to quiz her at the end. So
She doesn't get a wrench now that I'm in the house. So
yes. So this is the guide to Ateez. I know that y'all announced that y'all wanted to be a part of A-Teeny. So this is kind of the next step, is getting to know the members and then how Ateez formed. So you're going to get a bunch of good information. This is the ultimate guide.
The ultimate guide.
The ultimate guide. So, and it's current as of 2023.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Are you good?
Yeah. Just kidding.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages and more. If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after. Now, onto the video.
We're Ateez!
Ateez is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of Hongjung,
Wait.
Songwha, Yunho, Yuzong, San, Mingi, Wooyoung, and Jongho. This is how they pronounce their names.
My name is Songwa. My name is Songjung. And you know. 안녕하세요. We are Ateez. My name is Chesai. My name is Mingi. I'm Wooyoung. I'm Jongho. We are Ateez.
I realize that you are probably very excited to learn new facts about the members. But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez as a group. Ateez debuted on October 24, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure. You'll find that they do that a lot. The reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track. By a process of listening to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland, Answer, Fireworks, Gorilla, and Halazia. While Ateez is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
두렵게 만든 이 말을 기억하는 듯
Ateez love to talk about Ateez's current position as the fourth-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video. All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjun. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now. While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small. Ateez's producing team includes Eden and Edenery, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Alander, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It also includes Hongjung and Mingi. Just like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today. Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company, to the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father. They've even attended and sang at 2 weddings last year, one for a staff member and the other for their main producer Eden. In 2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry. If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an Ateez, unless you were already one to begin with. Ateez, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and Ateenies, and it has the tendency to make us emotional. Recently, at the last stop in their second world tour in 2022, Ateez, in conjunction with Hello 82 and KQ, laid a surprise gift for Ateez that ended in nostalgic and grateful tears. It was a video of their journey from the beginning, the heartfelt thoughts of Ateez all over the country that had gone to see them in concert, and a serenade from us to them. Ateez also involved Ateenies in the process of creating their light stick, which was aptly named Lightini. Many people wonder how the name Ateez came about. It was voted on by KQ and the Ateez members themselves. It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
So in the song called Say My Name, they'll say A to Z. So everything between A to Z. That's kind of their concept.
That's so nice.
I love this song.
They
Say
have
My
like a
Name.
lot of like ingenuity and like what they name their
And they
songs.
involve like the fans a lot too. So every comeback will vote between like which one we want to be the title song. Like they included us in the making of their light stick.
Did you participate?
In the light stick?
Any of it?
Yeah, I wasn't there for the light stick.
Okay.
But I was there for the every comeback. Yeah.
And Ateez truly does that. You can read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
오케이. 자, 둘, 셋. MSO팀 파이팅! 하나, 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 둘, 셋. MSO팀 안녕하세요, 에이치입니다. 하나, 둘, 셋. MSO팀 감사합니다. 네. 에이치 고마워요. MSO팀 파이팅!
Kind of saying they're not complete if one member's not there because they need 8 to make a team. So they're not a team if not, it's not all 8.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
빅송 같이
오케이.
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내. 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
다 같이 해야 돼. 모여.
자, 둘, 셋. MX 원팀 파이팅!
You call them on the
감사합니다.
phone and have the speakerphone to do it.
둘, 셋. MX 원팀 파이팅!
Another chant you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy. If you have watched even just a few of Ateez's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though, according to Hongjung, they have yet to reveal even half of it. Explaining the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT.
Abrielle.
But what Ateenies can tell you is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Halateez, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. There are 2 universes, Universe A and Universe C. This fact also ties into their name, A2Z. In their convoluted timeline, Ateez travel dimensions as well. Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film, the World Movement trailers, and the spin-off from the Witness prologue and epilogue. Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group. Ateez has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Kyo Madrid, Honey J. Knows, and Sean Liu. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sambainins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for. This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times. Ateez made history by being the only
Okay, so the Immortal Songs is basically there's no lip singing allowed, so you have to do live, and it's just a testament that they keep getting invited back, and they have won 3 times. So just a testament to how good of a live singers they are.
Yeah.
generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will never find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateez take a lot of pride in that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. Ateez's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident. While Ateez sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500. Ateez's hard work and talent brought KQ out of the millions of dollars in debt the company went into in order to debut them. It turned 431st day sales for their debut album into 1.1 million pre-orders for their July 2022 comeback. Ateez have also gotten the opportunity to make several original soundtracks for dramas and anime shows.
Look at me now. 고개를 들고 주먹 튀어나. 올려다 봐. 당당히 정체 새로운 날. Attention. 차렷. 주사위는 던져줘. 소일러. Let's get together.
Their hard work and endurance has made them the best-selling non-Big 4 K-pop artist. The passion and love for what they do has marked them, by experts, professionals, and fellow idols, as one of the top and very best performers in the entire K-pop industry. Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th-generation K-pop group to be invited. Ateez have no qualms about telling Ateez how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateez so close. All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice, but a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea, Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community. This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted Series, Fever Road Series, Wanted Special Series, and Stressor Thing, a variety show made by the Universe app. At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Yes! Okay. So November 7th, 1998, he's a leader, rapper, composer, unofficial sub-vocalist. He's 5'8", and he's an NFPA. Also Dynamite.
He's captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjun, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. Ateez and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjun was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjun sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjun, Ateez, and KQ Entertainment. Hongjun is one of the only two members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjun stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjun produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This includes Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Aurora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping, and that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between Ateez and Ateez is that Hongjun doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjun does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjun loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjun is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjun a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. Ateez love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms. Hongjun often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjun loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. He is always thinking of ways to give back to the world and make Ateez happy. He even made us a non-copyrighted vlog soundtrack and organized his own photography exhibition just for Ateez and donated all the proceeds to charity.
Such a good person.
Some other hobbies Hongjung has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson. He has also made more official covers with his personal content by Hongjung.
Look at me now 매일이 같이 지내는 나를 좀 봐줘 시간조차 죽어버렸어 go 숨만 쉬어
Hongjung is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse. Many people find that if they hear Hongjung laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Hongjung is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so
Oh,
versatile.
he doesn't even know.
He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation. When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjung brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song. Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon line, which you'll find out more about later. But it is important to note that Hongjung is very capable in dancing as well. Hongjung speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjung is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez very happy because we all think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjung, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us, and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjung said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Like this. Okay, 18 years. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too, so okay. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
in visual self-rapper, and then he's 5'10", and he's an ENFJ.
Songwa was the fifth member to join Ateez. He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the director of his dance school told him about a boy
adulthood hit him hard, the glow up, man.
Oh, okay.
Like he was a boy and then bam, he was a man. I was like,
age who was working very hard. This gave Songwa the energy to keep practicing. Songwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Songwa found out that Hongjung was the boy his director told him about, and the one that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going. Ateez like to say that Hongjung and Songwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny. For all intents and purposes, Songwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjung.
그럼 우리 그냥 일단 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉아있어.
그래, 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉고 야 자식놈들 들어와. 자, 엄마 아빠 큰아들 둘째 아들 둘째 아들 그래요. 야.
Which tracks, because while Hongjung and Songwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Songwa helps Hongjung in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjung teases and acts like he doesn't like Songwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjung to Songwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him. Songwa and Hongjung have one of the most popular ships, which is called Songjung. They are not as vocal about it, but if you look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship.
They're so cute.
Songwa is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez. Though Songwa is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99 liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99 liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion.
뭐해? 아 뭐해? 우리가 알아서 할게요.
One thing you will hear constantly about Songwa is his ability to help members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for many of the members, and Woo Young himself said that he goes to Songwa for comfort. Songwa is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateenies. In fact, Songwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Songwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I did say, you guys were brighter than the star. Remember me? But now I see that you are the light of the stars. I'm always with you.
Surprisingly, the Songwa you see today was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem wise. Songwa said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked. He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateenies have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more, according to the members and Songwa himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because Ateenies call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 여사이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테
Yeah.
성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Songwa is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjung, the person Songwa becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
어서 날 수도 없지 점점
Don't take me, please don't leave me. 갈망의 목이 타워.
I'm gonna show you this slide.
Songhwa is the second member of Ateez's demon line.
For real.
This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though Songhwa debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Songhwa has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open.
MATC.
He has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Songhwa.
슈퍼파워 오메인 가버리는 과시고 힘이 다른 이모 도미라니 나연이 breaking my cat kind of limit 마무리 타임 Don't have to get them yeah Go where you go 그때 내 속에 미워하는 맘들이 남았어 날 버리고 돌아섰던 너에게
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically perfect Songhwa is. We're not kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Songhwa has the most perfect teeth. But one thing that can't be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips, and nose. The Ateez staff claim the same, and Songhwa himself also boasts of his perfect hands. One of Songhwa's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of Ateez created their own series based on things that interested them, Songhwa took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both Ateez and Ateez compare Songhwa to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Songhwa bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon. A skill not a lot of people know about Songhwa is his makeup expertise. According to Songhwa, he used to love putting makeup on when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Songhwa is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well. All in all, Songhwa is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Golden retriever. He's 6'1" though, man.
Me too.
It's a song.
For
Before we begin talking about Ateez's golden retriever, I mean Yoonho, I should begin by saying that Yoonho is everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
귀엽죠? 멍멍이가 열심히 보여주지 테이블. 아니 뭐해?
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서.
왜 이렇게 윤호를 사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나도 그렇게 보면 안 돼.
Something that is often said on Ateez Twitter is that everyone has a bias. but everyone's boyfriend is Yoonho. Yoonho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjun through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Not only is Yoonho Ateez's ideal husband, but Yoonho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yoonho or be with Yoonho. Ateez's members often say that he is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height, he is amazingly talented, and he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yoonho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yoonho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실 멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yoonho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with.
When he first
did it,
I was
like, oh my God.
Spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Yoonho is one of the funniest members of Ateez and the weirdest. Though Yoonho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest, what is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or if it is to make someone happy. He once asked Ateez if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yoonho responded with "I know, I trust Ateez." Though Yoonho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yoonho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive, which for him is okay, because Yoonho hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yoonho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
Oh, this is funny. Oh! Shut up! Oh, we should do that. That was so funny. We should do that too.
A standout fact about Yoonho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yoonho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training in Los Angeles, Yoonho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yoonho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos.
Long legs. That look nice.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song. Still get in your ass like a goddamn phone.
Yoonho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yoonho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves. Yoonho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yoonho is also an excellent performer. Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an Ateez on Twitter. Is Yoonho receiving more recognition for his dance skills? So, if you are an 18 or plan on becoming one, please show our Yoonho a lot of love. Yoonho is also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful. If it doesn't already seem like Yoonho is perfect, Yoonho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
근데 마하 옆에 친구로는 오래 있으려고요? 긴장 놓지 마시라고요. 너무 여유로 보이시길래.
Acting is something Yoonho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. Also, Yoonho, along with Hongjun, served as a DJ for season 3 of Idol Radio. According to the group, Yoonho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yoonho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
This is me. Okay. Spider-Man, 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 with great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility. Yes!
Recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yoonho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive.
What?
To sum everything up, Yoonho is
okay. You have to realize, since they're idols, they can't really be in a car by themselves and drive by themselves because, like, paparazzi, fans, they usually have to go in their, like, manager car.
Yeah, sure.
Just for safety reasons.
In the U.S., they run over paparazzi like the artists.
Because if they're driving, there are all the windows. They can just see. So
and you can have limo. Oh well, I don't know the laws over there. I'm lying. Sorry, I have to say over here you can have limo tent in the back.
That's like obvious though, like that there's, famous person.
Can't photograph him though.
They can follow him. Yeah. And he's not driving no limo.
No, like here when you have a driver, the artist is in the back.
That's funny the way you said that.
I know.
Not funny you said that. That's the way she said it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the manager or whoever has to drive the car, and the artists are in the back because you can have limo tent in the back. You can't have it in the front.
He's probably driving in a Tahoe, like a black Tahoe.
Yeah, like it'd make me like you can't photograph them. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know the laws over there.
I mean, he could drive the car if he was like in a hat and sunglasses and a mask in the car.
It's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, right? I would just want it to be driven by the manager person.
I'm sure you would.
If I could never have to drive again, I would be a member that never had my license.
Perfect, and everyone should love him.
Oh my gosh.
Do we know for that?
It's horrible.
Movie sculpture. He's the one with the deeper voice. He's our 9, lead intern visual, ISFP.
Their heights match each other really well, though.
Yeah.
Yosang was the 6th member to join Ateez. He started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17, but he later made the decision to leave. At that time, He received offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became a visual, vocalist, and lead dancer in the group. Hongjung said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny and his humor is very much underrated.
Jack Sparrow. Okay. Please don't forget.
Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh
sorry.
because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청.
야!
미안.
청소 잘하는데 왜?
형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아.
좋아.
근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 한번 이게 심어거든.
아 이렇게 가자. 우리 여장 씨, 저 있었습니다. 언제 사라지고 싶었습니까? 우영 씨를 처음 만났을 때요.
But this does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. The members themselves, though, say that Yeosang doesn't have the ability to hurt anyone, doesn't get angry, and is the purest one in the group. Yeosang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
I'm not even. Sits up the gummy bears and puts it into her bodies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs. But he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman. The reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According to Ateez, Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career. Though while in the beginning he was more on the shy side, he has bloomed tremendously both in vocal skills and dance, and has stated multiple times over the years that he wants more opportunities in their songs to showcase his voice. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside, because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey. His tremendous vocal ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy. Yosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2, 2021. Yosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons. Yosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yosang's favorite food is chicken, and while that might not seem important, it is to him. Something else you should know about Yosang is that he created a character called Hetman, and 18s love to see the different variations and emotions Hetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
Yeah. I'm out. July 10th, 1999, lead vocalist, unofficial performer, not 5'9", and INFP.
That jawline.
I know, right?
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as some people like to call him, is that he is not human. Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. Though he was good at singing, San came to KQ with no dance experience and had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will raise the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Back then.
But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions. This is extremely evident when he performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
꿈에서 깨려고 하는 꿈에서 깨려고 모든 것을 이거는 어쩔 수 없이 꿈을 꾸게 되는 자고 이 친구는 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자예요. 그래서 손이 떨리는 거예요.
그러면 이제 그 마지막에 그렇게 탁 해서 하면 그거는
형이 말대로 체스유 하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 나는 거기서 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션에 너무 거라고 본인이 다시 알고 다시 빠지게 되는 거죠. 그렇군요. 네.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's demon line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice. Due to this, one of his nicknames is actually Satan. It is also worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. San's natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbeams, and hobeis. It has come to the attention of Ateez that many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and sunbeams have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have.
Okay, so y'all don't know what a fan cam is, but a fan cam is basically like, it's of a specific member, so they'll videotape that person in the whole performance.
Okay.
So they'll follow that person. So if they're on the side of the stage, the camera will follow them, so you get to see what they're doing the whole performance. Okay.
Noticed. San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams. Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kung Fireworks fan cam and number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts. One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality to him.
너무 이거 이상하게 나오는데? 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single Ateez. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Ateez to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever.
You know what I'm saying? It's all Mickey and DJ drop the beat, man, yo. Hey, look at that. Boochie, back, Boochie, back, yeah. Bridget, do the, make it, do the moon. Oh yeah, yeah. Good. What's up, George? Put your ass down, bam, bam. 벙커지 미리 벗겨졌어, 뚜뚜빵, 뚜뚜, 빠라.
All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically.
Yes.
Hongjun testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가 밖에서 점프 금지. 그러니까 사진 때문에 생활 규칙이었어요.
아마 진짜 길 걷다가 보면 링가르디
막 점프하고 막
점프하고
괜히 막 나무 있으면 나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막 이러는데
저는 진짜
이거 웃으려는 거 아니에요?
이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 일행인 척하고
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet.
사 귀 왼쪽에서 피가 날 것 같아 진짜로. 너 아까부터 계속 하고 있어.
You don't think I'm nowhere to your time.
Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile, so it's okay if you already did.
Is it too late now to seem sorry? 좋은 성공인데? 모든 날 짜장면.
Princess Mingy. So he's born August 9th, 1999. Main rapper, main dancer. He's 6 foot and ENTP.
They either don't look that tall or the other ones don't look like they're under 6 foot. Like I don't know what's going on, but they all like blend. They're on the same height. What's going on?
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingy is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져. 아무 말도 없어요.
We're not saying this is live right now.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
At first glance, Mingy does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. but Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves, Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
여러분 이거 갈 때까지 간 거예요. 여기는 이 콘.
있을 줄 알았는데 네, 저희가 아직까지 두개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요. 답 좀 해주세요.
하고 싶은 사람이 있습니다. 민기 씨 한번 이 감상평을.
네, 주인공은 조용히 하는 거.
네.
주인공 굳이 자기가 얘기하면은 좀 그러니까. 왜냐면 뭘 해도 주인공이에요.
그러니까요.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
그래 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야? 아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자 했고. 그러니까 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자고 아니에요. 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 돼.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
아, 질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를
아니
You got 0 votes.
야, 이 배신자야.
Did you see the top part?
네가 나한테 이러면 안 되지.
그런 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게
It
해.
explains why he's
이제
upset.
너한테 그 정도 안 하면 돼.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은?
이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 도덕적 의리를
So, Yunho didn't choose Mingi for choose your best friend who would take your heart. He got 0 votes. You betrayer.
네가 나한테 이러면 안 되지. 나 얘한테 들려.
This happens particularly with Yunho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez. Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring Ateez together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life, then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things, he is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer, in a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjun, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjun, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjing, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Okay, next minute. Your Frickson is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Yeah, let's start the second round. Frickson. 구단 요리하의 코너 punch. 피설토와 가끔치가 맛있고.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice. That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time.
He'll get there one day.
Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him. His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent. Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
Okay. Stuff he says sometimes. The box. Born November 26, 1999, main dancer, vocalist, visual, 5'8", ENFJ.
He's a Sagittarius.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time, yet you can't help but love them? Then you must have met Woo Young. Woo Young is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
다들 아시죠? 저기 에이티즈는 리더 없으면 안 굴러가는 거. 너 뭐야?
너 나한테 욕한 거 기억나?
안 그러는 거.
아니 너가 그랬어.
뭐라고?
너가 여러분 에이티즈 리더 없으면 안 되는 거 알죠? 그러니까 성화가 나는 너 뭐야?
진짜로?
오.
미안해.
괜찮아. 너의 본심이었던 거야. 아니 오지는 마.
왜? 얘가 자꾸
너 마음에 안 드는데? 너 오늘 나한테 잘못된 걸 생각해봐. 잘못한 거 없는데? 나 너한테 할거 제압해서. 난 아무렇지 않은데? 그거 인정.
Though, Woo-young never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Woo-young is an expert at ego and usually uses it to get away with something or to win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality shows and Woo-young wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개지고 하나만 내야죠.
Woo-young has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Woo-young.
에이티님, 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Woo-young has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴해준 다음에
Woo-young is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Woo-young has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Something else that you might notice about Woo-young is that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Woo-young could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Woo-young, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt. All of Woo-young's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Woo-young's love language is physical touch. Out of all the members, Woo-young is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Woo-young are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad aris, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woo-san, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woo-san actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Woo-young, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woo-san was. So Woo-young asked San who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woo-san means umbrella in Korean. Woo-young is also very close to Yoseng. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at HYBE, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yoseng left HYBE and auditioned for KQ. Later, Woo-young left HYBE and followed Yeseng to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Woo-young said that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yoseng. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yoseng. This made Woo-young the last member to join Ateez. Hongjung said that if Woo-young wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Minhee says that Woo-young is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Woo-young's skills were evident as a trainee and have become even better in the last 3 years. Woo-young has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Woo-young had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
Predictable.
Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols, with his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Recently, Wooyoung was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups. Wooyoung was also featured in the very first episode of Watch's Fill in the Blank documentary, where he opened up about things he has never told us and also danced to a song by Logic, the title to which is the number to the suicide hotline. Though Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
Oh baby, you gotta stop. Say that you're calling. I told you that.
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Wooyoung is also passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
Dang, Kenny made a great.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more: be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
이거 왜 나와?
Okay, October 12, 2000, main vocalist Maknae, the youngest. He's 5'9", ISFP.
For all intents and purposes, Jungho is the hyung of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially the Magni, you could never tell from the way he acts.
안녕하십니까 이사님.
제가 이사가 아니고요.
죄송합니다 이사님. 이쪽 이사님입니다.
안녕하세요. 네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
죄송합니다.
네. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어?
브랜드 토핑 바나나 and strawberry and oreo. 룹 하지 마. 하지 마.
샤리라고 이제. 말하지 말라고.
말하지 마.
If anything, San is the Magni, and Jungho acts accordingly. You will often see Jungho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jungho being San's hyung isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jungho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Gyeongju line of Choi clan. Jungho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae.
네 앞으로 갈게 갈 수 있어 함께
One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring.
I'm dead.
Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike Yosang, Jungkook's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산이 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽이야. 전화 딱 받고. 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상. 아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
안녕하세요 에이틴이 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Woo Young, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his young status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든 보고 싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을 걸어준 리더. 그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jongho claims he can beat every member of Ateez in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jongho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything. Often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. This is only right as the maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike. When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly.
오늘은 가지 마 제발 떠나지 마 네가 없는 하루를 보내도 근데 왜 자꾸 눈물이 나는 걸까 오늘은 가지 마
His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbaeams, and even the most weathered Ateez. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In Ateez's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
For real though.
Jungho then coupled this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War.
Wow.
This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jungho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jungho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer, where he passed multiple rounds. And even more notably, 3 solo soundtracks for highly rated dramas. Jungho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jungho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jungho is also a standout dancer. Jungho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he's quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jungho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that. I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in Ateezville, and it consists of Hongjun, Songhwa, and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable, and Ateez love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
이번 로그 끝은 여성이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다. 내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 맡게 유도입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그에 엔딩을 맡게.
안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 3번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
저는 욕심이 없습니다. 엔딩은 누군가 하겠죠. 그냥 저는 에이틴을 사랑할 뿐입니다. 에이틴 사랑해.
Isn't that cute?
That was cute. I
Helps him
really
cute.
enjoyed that.
Wasn't
That
that
was
good?
really good.
That was
That was
really
really
good. It's
cute.
very informative, and it has like all of their own little like cute little tidbits that they have. It'll always be like, oh, they have this, but don't worry. They're still so cute and affectionate, and they do stuff in like different ways. So it's really nice the way that they put it together.
Yeah.
Like it was really, really informative though. It has like their heights, it has like their roles, and they put like video stuff in it so that like we could really just like pay attention to like
Yeah,
that and
engage
them.
more.
For sure. I really like this.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
suggestion.
It was really good.
We gotta quiz Marion when she
Yes.
gets better.
Yeah, she's not allowed in if she can't pass. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let us know what else you guys want us to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.